Thank you for tuning in to Spin It Again, where we talk real music. Welcome back if you listened before, and if you're new here, we're glad to have you. I'd like to welcome today's guest, Rediat Eshleman.
Hi.
And today we will be discussing Madison Beer's newest album titled Locket. Madison Beer is an American singer and songwriter who first gained attention in 2012 when Justin Bieber shared a video of her singing online. And since then, she's kind of developed her career polished by pop and a strong vocal ability. In my opinion, her music is like a mix of pop with some R&B, but also like a lot of her music has an 80s synth vibe in the background, which I really like because she draws from a lot of modern electronic sounds. But vocally, she's known for her controlled range and how emotional her songs are and how like kind of angelic her voice sounds.
Yeah, to me, I feel that she is a mix of Billie Eilish and Ariana Grande.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I thought she reminded me of Ariana Grande.
The new album by Ariana, not new, but
what is it? Eternal Sunshine?
Yeah, that one really reminded me of this, like how like angelic.
Yeah, there was one of the songs that I was like, whoa, this one really sounds like old Ariana.
Right?
Like Dangerous Woman era. So I agree with that. Over the years, Madison has kind of built her reputation for creating music that centers on themes of love and heartbreak like most artists do these days. But this album fits into that description, and it blends in these sort of like intimate ballads with also more upbeat pop tracks. Like when I was going through the songs and listening to them, I kind of didn't know what to expect. I was like, is this one going to be a ballad? Is this one going to be like pop synth? But I think that shows her versatility really well. So yeah, I think for my pre-listening expectations, I didn't know what to expect because I only ever heard that one song, Make You Mine, that was always trending on TikTok. And I had listened to Reckless, but that one's way older. So I obviously expected themes of romance and heartbreaks because from what I've heard, that seems to be her thing. I didn't expect it to be good or bad since I didn't really have an idea of what to expect. The song that stood out to me immediately was For the Night. This track leans into kind of a more slower and sensual sound, and I think that suits Madison's voice the best because she has some like an angelic air about her voice. And so I think that the vulnerability in the lyrics and the way that it kind of felt like a stripped back song is what made me really like it.
Yeah, to me it sounded very smooth and very relaxing, and it gave me the same vibe as Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
And her new album,
Hit Me Hard and Soft. Yeah, for sure. Or like Sabrina Carpenter and like her rare slow songs, it kind of reminded me of that too. Yeah. But I really like it. I think that one was my favorite on the album by far, actually.
Yeah, she seems to mix like a lot of artists like style together.
I think that's why it's good to like she's super versatile, honestly.
Right? My favorites out of the album would have to be Bad Enough and Bittersweet. I'd say Bad Enough because I really feel like the momentum is really there. A lot of her songs are really smooth and really calm, and this one stuck out to me because it was more upbeat. And then I also really liked Bittersweet because to me it was just really pretty. Her voice sounded really pretty, and yeah, her voice was really good in the upbeat chorus. Yeah, because like it matches. It matches her vibe.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think either way she sings kind of matches her vibe. I liked Bittersweet too because I think it was a good in between of like her slow ballads and more of her like synth ones. And guys, I'm a huge Stranger Things fan, so the background music in Bittersweet for some reason like really made me think of the soundtrack to Stranger Things. Yeah, if you know, you know. I don't know.
I've never seen Stranger Things,
but if you listen to the soundtrack, you would get what I'm saying. That song really reminded me of it, and I thought it was a good in between. So I agree. Yeah. Overall, I think Locket is an album that balances emotionally deep lyrics with a nice and diverse range of sounds. So I think that this is a strong example of Madison's ability to combine these kind of relatable things with a good sound at the same time. So I think this is a good place to start if you've never listened to her before.
She definitely has really good skill at combining a bunch of different styles into one, and we can definitely tell. Yeah. Which makes it like even more impressive. Overall I would definitely recommend this for anybody that's never listened to her, because personally, as someone who has never listened to her before, it was really impressive, the skills that she put into these songs and clearly the effort that she put into it. And if you just really enjoy the composition of like a bunch of different styles of singers and songs, and if you like any of the artists that we mentioned before that she sounds like, I would definitely recommend listening to it.
Yeah, I completely agree. Thank you once more for tuning in to Spin It Again, and thank you to Rediat for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Join us next time for our next music review.